Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2022 general readings. We're looking at the first 2 weeks of April, and this reading is for the fire sign of Aries. Welcome, everyone. As always, I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for taking the time to be here to watch these videos, for your likes, shares, subscribes, support, donations, feedback, comments. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, every bit of it is welcome and appreciated. Thank you. So Aries, this reading is for you for the first 2 weeks of April 2022. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Aries. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for an Aries. It's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It is a general reading. So watch all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, if you know them, for any additional insight and perspective it may offer. And if you find that something does resonate with you enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, perhaps take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link, the little arrow attached to this video. I can usually respond within the same day. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually send back information within the same day. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, so message me if you're interested. I'd be happy to hear from you. Okay, Aries, let's move right into your reading and see what the first 2 weeks of April look like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. All right, Aries, we begin with the sun. Light, love, warmth, laughter, an uplifting of energy, not having any heavy or particularly deep energies around you or restrictive energies, lightheartedness, vacations, having fun, illumination with the Two of Cups. Soulmates, kindred spirits, best friends, a relationship with whom there is a karmic thread or connection, feeling quite connected to this individual, knowing each other fairly well. Next to that, we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It could be another fire sign that's relevant. It could be a water sign that's relevant. I don't know why I said fire sign. Well, for some of you, the King of Cups might be your energy that you're manifesting or the other person's energy. This is a general reading, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's a water sign. It is the King of Water, the King of Emotion, who is pretty emotionally contained, pretty emotionally aware, but sometimes can be a hard read because they have such control over their emotions. This might be the person that you're in relationship with. It could be your energy, someone significant in this. With the King of Cups, we have the Eight of Coins, hard at work, working hard, projects, study. Next to that, we have the Queen of Cups. So we have a couple here, the Queen of Water, the Queen of Emotion. Patient, loving, giving, kind, nurturing. With the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. Not really, because Swords is governed by the element of air, which is the element that governs our head, our brain, our intellectual landscape, how we think, belief systems, ideologies. So the Eight of Swords represents kind of feeling like you're in a place or a situation where you just feel stuck. You don't know what to do. You feel like you can't do this thing. You feel like you can't do that thing because of whatever you're telling yourself. So this is obviously about a relationship. We do have the Two of Cups here. We have the King and Queen of Cups here. I feel like for many of you, this King and Queen of Cups, in spite of the fact that you're a fire sign, Aries, but you may have a lot of water in your chart, I feel like this King and Queen of Cups represents the couple of the Two of Cups, you and this other individual, for most of you. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is justice, which can quite simply be about doing the right thing. Honor, ethics, integrity, transparency. This looks like a relationship in which there is an issue. And because it's the Two of Cups card, it's probably a long-standing issue where it's not a brand new issue. but let's clarify. Let's clarify justice as the overall energy here. The Four of Cups. Someone is not all that interested in doing the right thing. Or they're not sure. I mean, if this is something like marriage, if marriage is an issue in the relationship, moving into, going to the next level, going to the next step, which justice could imply either. I'm not saying that people who aren't married, it's not a just thing. We're looking at a specific relationship here. And it may not be about marriage, it may be about another issue. But this is about doing the right thing under the umbrella that your partner is walking under, right? There's some issue here that needs to be fixed, and there's a clear answer to it with justice. This is the answer, this is the solution. But here it's like somebody's like, I don't know if I want to do that. Why does it have to be that? Why can't I do this other thing? Why, here's the Two of Swords, stuck, not willing to look at it, not willing to address it. The Three of Cups, social, fun. This is a card that has a strong social energy, getting out, having fun, drinking, dancing, traveling, all of that kind of stuff. This feels like someone in this relationship, whether it's you or the other person, here's the thing, let's do the thing, or this thing, there's an issue here. There's an issue under the umbrella that this relationship is under. And there's a clear answer to it, because that's what justice represents here, a clear solution to it. But someone doesn't really want to do that. Probably fears, who knows what. There's a sense here of being really determined not to do that, or they just want to have fun. They like things as they are. They don't want to do the thing. They think it'll spell out disaster, or things are fine the way they are. I don't want to deal with that. That's kind of the issue I'm getting. That's the overall energy. Someone just wants to have fun. Or not talk about anything serious or heavy, or address the issue. Clarify the Sun. Now, because we do have a couple here, but it's a different element than you, there is always the chance that this couple represents a couple that perhaps is close to you. You're not like intimately involved in that, but it might be like really good friends of yours that are a couple, or parents, or something of that sort. Clarify the Sun. The King of Cups again. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. It feels like the King of Cups, whether that's you or somebody close to you in this situation, the King of Cups is the one that doesn't want to do the thing. They just want to have everything be kind of sunshiny and fun, and I don't want to address this issue. I'm afraid to address this issue. A bit conflict avoidant here. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. The Page of Cups, little lighthearted messages, the flirtatious knight, the Knight of Pentacles, the slow, steady knight, the slowest of all of the four knights, because he's governed by the element of earth. This feels like a relationship in which they're like, okay, I'm going to use marriage as the analogy, because I'm pretty sure this is what it is for some of you, but it could be another, about another issue in which something isn't quite right and needs to be made right. Justice represents the answer, or the clear solution. So I'm going to use marriage as the example here. It's like there's a couple and they've been together for quite some time. They've got this soulmate, Two of Cups energy, and one of them is like, okay, it's time for us to get married. We function perhaps in a community or under the umbrella of that's like what you do, and but the King of Cups is like, we're fine the way things are. I don't want to address this issue. I don't want to, I just want to have fun. I I keep hearing that song lyric in my head, girls just want to have fun, but here it's the King of Cups that just wants to have fun. And it's not to trivialize the relationship. The Two of Cups does imply that there's no lack of love and caring between the two of you, but somebody doesn't want to go the next step. And they're saying, let's just do this, we'll get there, I need more time. But I feel like there's already a lot of time behind this issue already. Let's clarify the King of Cups. And again, justice could represent something else, a different clear solution to something else that's going on with this relationship. King of Cups. The Ten of Wands, a long-held heavy burden, feeling like you're at the end of the rope, because tens represent cycle endings or cycle coming full circle, wanting to lay the burden down. Here we have the Sun again. So we have the King of Cups and the Sun twice. The Lovers, yep, a relationship at a crossroads and a decision needs to be made. Now the decision might be about the relationship itself, like where is this relationship going? Do we have a future? It might be, in another aspect of your life, but that profoundly affects the relationship. A decision has to be made. Somebody doesn't want to do it. They don't even want to deal with it. They just want things to keep on as they are. Clarify the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins would imply that somebody's putting an awful lot of effort into not doing the thing, which justice represents here. It's like one person is saying, look, we need to do the thing. This is the answer here. And the other person is like, no, we don't. I don't want to do that. Why do we need to? As soon as that happens, then it'll all fall apart. And they're working quite aggressively over not doing that. We don't need this, or I need more time, or, kind of excuses. That's what I'm getting. Clarify Eight of Coins. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Coins again. This is fiercely defending that which you have a lot invested in, working hard to be defensive. Now, this could be kind of two different scenarios. It could be putting an awful lot of effort into trying to keep things fun, keep things not kind of go into that serious next step area. But also at the same time here, this is, there's an awful lot of time, effort that has already gone into this relationship, and I don't want to let it go. But at the same time, a decision needs to be made here as to the life and future of this relationship. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. The Two of Pentacles, choices, crossroads. The King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, needing to make a decision. The Fool, stepping off the beaten path into the unknown, going off, traveling, taking a risk, doing something that might be foolish. But then underneath we have that Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. It feels like the other person in the relationship that wants whatever justice represents, that clear solution or answer, is like, okay, I love this person, but we need to fix this issue. They don't want to do that, so I'm kind of stuck between, do I just let things be the way they are, which feels like over-compromising herself with the Queen of Cups, or do I end the relationship, which of course is going to cause a lot of emotional pain and devastation, heartache, and all of that kind of stuff. It feels, I can feel it while I'm sitting here. I can feel this sort of agonizing, Clarify Eight of Swords. Definitely a relationship at a crossroads here. Because one person says this is the right thing, the other person says, I just don't, Clarify Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, stuck, held hostage. The Empress and the Two of Wands, choices. So the other person in this relationship, or it might be you, feels stuck. It's like, I'm held hostage. I'm kind of being caught between a rock and a hard place. I want to do the thing that I think is the right thing to do here. But at the same time, If not, then, and I feel like that's the best thing for me, then I need to separate myself from this relationship and move forward. But I don't want to do that because my emotions are holding me hostage too, in terms of this relationship, the length of this relationship, what we have invested in this relationship. And it's interesting that it shows up as the Empress with the Queen of Cups, because Aries is attached to the sign of the Emperor, and the Empress is the natural mate of Aries. So I really feel like for a lot of you, that King and Queen of Cups is this relationship. And so the other person is feeling really stuck. The Queen of Cups is feeling really stuck because the King of Cups just won't budge. Kind of a stalemate relationship, crossroads, stalematey kind of energy. And don't shoot the messenger, Aries, but I feel like for a lot of you, the person who doesn't want to do the thing that justice represents is you. But let's see what advice and guidance is for Aries in this matter for the first 2 weeks of April. Advice and guidance for Aries. Let's turn that card around. Advice and guidance for Aries. There's a jumper. The Emperor, that's you. Okay. It's definitely a message for you. Advice and guidance for Aries. So Emperor was the card that jumped out. This has the sign of Aries. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. So Aries, this message is definitely for you. The Nine of Swords. Stop overthinking it. Stop fearing the worst. The Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety, worry, fear, insomnia about an unknown future. Okay, if we do the thing, again, I'll use marriage for the analogy because it's the clearest one here. If I get married, then, I had one really horrible marriage, and if I get married again, I just know that'll happen again. Stop overthinking it. Stop stressing about it. Stop thinking you can pre-write a future which you actually can't. Stop overthinking this in such a negative way. We have justice, doing the right thing. Do the thing. Stop overthinking it and do the thing, because there's your happy home energy. The Ten of Cups, home, marriage, childbirth, family. Feeling like things have finally all clicked into place. Home, harmony, especially anything to do with the home, the relationship, the marriage, the home, the family. So whatever the issue is, because it's going to be marriage for some of you, for others of you, it's going to be something else that profoundly affects this relationship connection. Justice represents the clearest solution here. And there's fear about doing the thing probably because of negative, painful history from the past and the fear of the past repeating itself. But Spirit is saying you're overthinking this, you're fearing the worst. Just do the thing. That's kind of what I'm getting, Aries. So those are your messages for the first half of April. I don't know if I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But I hope that it brought some clarity, food for thought to you. And again, if any of this resonates enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link below. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the April mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.